It is not necessarily emotion. It is being in spirit. Because God is a spirit. And for you to communicate or commune with God, you have to be in spirit. The next thing you can do is to come with worship. Going to the presence of God, worship is very important. You know, when you go to visit a king in his palace, you will usually start with praise and worship. If you can get praise across to the king in his abode before he comes into the palace to meet you, there are people who have been designated for this role. They praise the king for him to leave his abode and come into the palace to meet with you. And when the king arrives, what do? Usually in Yoruba culture, for instance, we prostrate. That process of prostrating is called worshiping. When you surrender, when you acknowledge the sovereignty and the authority of the king. It is the same way you go to the presence of the Lord. You must go with praise. And praise has to be tailored to your experience with God. The kind of praise you take to God is not entertaining praise. It's a kind of praise that comes from the bottom of your heart. The praise must be sincere. God is not interested in your voice, but in how well you meant the praise you are reciting to Him. Then worship Him. Worship Him. You don't need to make noise. Worship must come from your heart.